all the challenges, of course, by Mother Nature, the Autumn Carnival in Sydney has delivered in spades with 45 group races and over $37 million in prize money. The success of the season only sets up what can be a thrilling spring to come.
Yeah, all eyes now firmly on new initiatives like the Big Dance in November and, of course, the Everest Carnival. I caught up with some industry heavyweights to see how preparations and bid decisions making all the machinations of the spring, if I can get any of these words out properly. Have a look.
Look, I think the sort of old stalwarts are quite obvious. They're there, knocking into each other through all these sprint races, and Nature Strip was just incredibly dominant again. And the TJ Smith, the real sort of focus, I suppose, will be looking towards these sort of 2-year-olds, which are going to be turning 3. I'll have to say the filly Fireburn was just absolutely super impressive, and I wouldn't be shocked to see her in Everest on the track.
Coming through is Fireburn with a big run off the fence, and Fireburn charges home and gives Gary Portelli second golden sliver.
I do have a short list, and it's building as some of the sprinters emerge. The younger ones, the 3-year-olds, turning 4 this year, emerge. But I think it's far too early to make a decision. At the end of the day, you don't only want the good horse, but you want the good horse that's in form at the time. I'm not going to name any names because there are another 12 or 13 slot holders that are looking for horses. At the end of the day, I think those proven ones, they're a cut above at the moment. I can't see anything emerging that's going to beat them at this point in time.
Charging home, Eduardo in front, clings on, Eduardo just.
Yeah, really looking forward to a third Everest with him. He deserves to be there. He's one of the best sprinters in Australia, and very much looking forward to seeing him come back a bit stronger again.
Is your phone working? Are people calling you? Is it Arrowfield locked in, or is it still that all needs to work itself?
Honestly, and I was the same last year, pretty carefree about that. Like, there's 12 slots in the Everest, and if he's not in the top few, you'd want to check your references that told you he wasn't. So, look, really happy with the horse, and that'll come in time.
A lot of candidates putting their hand up. I mean, we have established Elder Brigade, horses like Nature Strip, Mass Crusader, etc. And there's a series of younger horses or progressive horses emerging. A horse like Shelby 66, who certainly wouldn't have been on anybody's radar back in January. Winnie a Galaxy very much puts him in the equation. A horse like Mazu looks really progressive for Triple Crown. He's a graduate of our classic sale, with a profile to get better as he gets older. So I think he'll be a really interesting horse for us to follow. We see every year the picture changes fairly dramatically month to month, and we've just got to keep an open mind about it.
Shelby 66 goes after Big Parade in the Congo, fighting on. Shelby 66 put the nose in front. Wow! From the highway horse to Group 1 hero today, Shelby 66 beat Big Parade and in the Congo.
It would be nice to get an Everest spot. I think he's proven now in his last 4 starts that he's right up there with those better horses, and particularly with the 2 runs and weight for age races. There's no doubt about that. And his form is just immaculate at the moment. In his last 5 starts, I think he's won 3 of them in 2 seconds, albeit he got beaten on Saturday. But these are the A-graders. These are the type of horses you're going to get in the Everest, and certainly if we get a wet track, he's going to be right in it. Apart from the Autumn Carnival, the Everest and what we have in springs, just mouth-watering.